is 8:35 on this Sunday morning, October 29th, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, October 29th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Sunday morning, October 29th, 2017. It is 8:35 on this Sunday morning at our top story of the Peter Channel. Sunday morning news is Robert Mueller should resign because the first charges filed in the Mueller investigation. Tens of thousands call for Spanish unity when white nationalists met by counter-protesters cancel second rally in Tennessee. Mogadishu car bomb leaves at least 23 dead. Travel storm Philip moving away from Florida. Heavy rain and gusty winds continue in the northwest Bahamas. While storm to bring rain, 65 miles per hour winds to the northeast. We'll have more on that on the weather segment of the Peter Channel. Sunday morning news coming up. Kenya's future is limbo after disputed elections. Officials discuss $620 billion seawall plan for Staten Island on Sunday's 5th anniversary. Facebook struggles to contain Russia narrative. North Korea rouses neighbors to reconsider nuclear weapons. House GOP tosses conservative playbook in a bid for tax reform. Hill to the chief. Sackless gives Trump. JFK thoughts. Reveal plans to take out Castro. Tesla is meeting the bad news. In local news from the Edinburgh Sun, North Edinburgh paid tribute to its most famous son, Joseph Martin. Charlie Baker draws a large crowd protesting Dumas event at the Edinburgh at Pizzeria Uno. Edinburgh's Senior Pub Festival declared a success, rallying against the stigma of shame in Rentham. Another pot shop eyed for Edinburgh. The redecorated revamped Holiday Inn is invited the public to a grand reopening celebration with a ribbon cutting, refreshments, and Doors Divorce beginning at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, November 2nd in the hotel lobby. Hefty winds and heavy rain forecasted on Monday. NASA sounded rocket probes in the dark regions of space. Three hours ago in Lowell, Massachusetts, a motor vehicle accident with a pin at 405 Merrimack Street. Individual was pinned under dashboard with head and lower extremity trauma. And in Randolph, Massachusetts, at Ivy Circle, a fully evolved fire, one-story rich per command. It was a total loss. Peter Channel News time is 8:37 approaching 8:38 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Bruins fall to the LA Kings 2-1 in overtime, while the Boston Celtics beat the Miami Heat 96-90, and the New England Patriots will be taking on the LA Chargers. Game time 1 o'clock at Gillette Stadium. In game number 4 of the World Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers defeat the Houston Astros 6-4, 6-2, and Houston tying the series at 2 games apiece. While Cody Bellinger was redeemed and Ken Goss sank deep into quicksand. Our state jumps into the top 4 at the playoff rankings. Athletics catcher Bruce Maxwell of the Arizona gun charge, and Yo Grell's offensive gesture sparks World Series debate about respect, racism, and political correctness. Peter Channel News time is 8:38 on this Sunday morning, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, where the Worcester Line, train 2500 Commuter Rail, 78 from Worcester to White Patrol, 25 minutes late to the Ashland stop station due to truck work. But otherwise, Commuter Rail, subway to ferries out, looking good. Okay, take a look at the, how is it by ways there? Looking good, but locally in Norton, the Charlie Halloween Parade is going to take place from noon to 2 p.m. from the Norton Attleboro line all the way to end at St. Mary's Church. So, during the parade, 123 from the Norton Attleboro line to the area around St. Mary's Church is going to be closed from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. for the parade. So, Attleboro drivers, those of you who are going to Norton to take 123, and headed to Norton, you should take Pike Street to Peckham Street to South Worcester Street to John Scott Boulevard. Or you take Richardson Avenue to North Richardson Street to Elm Street. And Norton drivers headed towards Attleboro, you should take 140 in both ways. 140 north, 140 south. Peter, Channel News time is 8:40 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for a weather report, and it is a cloudy start to your morning. And the latest on Philly, 27.6 to the north, 79.0 to the west, max to say winds 50 miles an hour, movement northeast at 32 miles an hour as of 8 a.m. Philip accelerating away from Florida, but still producing tropical conditions across the northwestern Bahamas. That tropical warning is effect for Cuban provinces of Isla, Tierra Jupiter, La Habana, Ciudad de La Habana, Matanzas, Cienfuegos, and Villar, and northwestern Bahamas. For storm information specific to your area, including United States, including possible and watches and warnings, please monitor product station by a local National Weather Service forecast office for storm information specific to your area outside the United States. Please monitor product station by a local National Meteorological Service. At 8 a.m., the center of tropical storm Philippe was estimated to do latitude 27.6 to the north, latitude 79.0 to the west, and Philippe has accelerated is moving toward the northeast near 32 miles an hour. This general motion is expected to continue throughout Monday. On the forecast track, the center fleet will continue to move quickly away from the 40 east coast and on the northwest Bahamas this morning, then move open West Atlantic by this afternoon and max sustained winds have increased to 50 miles an hour with higher gusts. Some initial slight strengthening in this forecast for the next day or so. However, Philippe is expected to become a post-tropical cyclone by tonight and then be absorbed by an extratropical low on Monday. Tropical force winds extended to 105 miles an hour from the center. Raise the ship. Observations indicate that tropical force winds at 40 to 50 miles an hour are currently across the waters and in the northwestern Bahamas. As in the minutes at the pressure base of nearby surface observation, night ice have been more about 44 inches. Rainfall. Philippe is expected to produce initial rain accumulation weather 3 inches over the northern Bahamas and the eastern Cuba. This rainfall could cause flash flooding, especially in urban areas and in the abundant strait of Cuba. Tropical conditions are expected to end in the watered area of Cuba this morning. Tropical conditions should continue across portions of the watered area in the northwest Bahamas this morning by early afternoon. All right. Another disturbance, a non-tropical low pressure system developed about 1,000 miles east-southeast of Barramuda. This low gradually across subtropical or tropical characteristics by the middle of the week, while the low meanders of the Central Atlantic Ocean between Birmingham and Ainsworth. And formation chance 4 hours, low 10% formation chance 5 days, medium 40%. Okay, let's take a look at the radar satellite photo, and it shows clouds covering a bunch of central eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island and Vermont, North Maine, all of New England, and rain showers from southern Vermont and southwest Hampton and for western Massachusetts and western Connecticut. Heavy band of rain showers from Middletown, Connecticut, all the way to east to Haven, Connecticut, and heavy band of rain showers around Islip, Long Island, and heavy band of rain showers around western Torrington, and raining heavily around southeastern Vermont. And another band of heavy band of rain, showers, and storms stretch up line from west of Montreal, Quebec, all the way down to western New York and the west central PA and on the eastern portions of West Virginia and western Virginia, and some snow showers in the northwestern portions of West Virginia. And Futurecast shows the rain showers. Heavy band rain showers move the Hartford, New York area by about 12:20 and then stay there for much of the afternoon, and then the rain showers going to pop up around 6 o'clock, and then the rain showers move around the region by about 8 o'clock with heavy band rain showers down in Connecticut, New York City, and Long Island by about 8 o'clock, and then makes its way to Rhode Island by about 9 o'clock, and then the heaviest band rain showers will be about 1 1 o'clock, and then the heaviest band rain and wind will be ending about 4 a.m. So, the worst of the storm will be from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. 8 p.m. tonight to 4 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, we are under a flash flood watch effect for Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island for late tonight. Moderate heavy rain will impact all of southern New England today tonight. Forecast rainfall on the order of 1 to 3 inches, locally higher amounts of 3 to 4 inches are possible across western portions of Connecticut and Massachusetts, and potential convection may result in higher amounts across eastern Massachusetts, but confidence is lower. Excessive rainfall, especially any thunderstorms, could lead to a localized flash flood in some of the faster responding streams and rivers of the region. A localized river flood is also possible. And high wind warning also for tonight, and probably for a few strong thunderstorms today tonight. And rough seas may cause some coastal splash over the time of high tide on Monday and tonight. And rough seas may cause some coastal splash over the times of high tide Monday. Strong gusty west to southwest winds are possible Monday, and there is a frost possible in parts of Northern Connecticut, Northern Rhode Island, and eastern Massachusetts on Tuesday night. High wind warning remains effect from 6 p.m. this evening to 6 a.m. on Monday, including the southern coastline of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, including Cape Cod and the Islands. Winds southeast 30-40 miles per hour with gusts up to 65 miles an hour on Sunday evening to early Monday morning. Damage to trees, power lines, and probably possible winds of this magnitude, especially given trees remain fully leaved. Power outages likely. Take action to secure loose outdoor objects. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Today, chance of shower may after 3 p.m. Clouds come at 66 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 to 11 miles of gust. Highest 25 miles an hour. Chance space is 30%. New precipitations less than 10 inches possible tonight. Showers and thunderstorms possible at 10 p.m. Some of the storms produce heavy rainfall. Areas of fog low at 59 degrees. And breeze wind over southeast with about 11 to 60 miles of gust. Highest 50 miles an hour. Increase to 18 to 23 miles an hour after midnight. Chance space is 100%. New rainfall between 1 and 2 inches possible for Monday. Chance shower maybe for 1 p.m. Punch before 10 a.m. While most skies but scratch club and sunny sky, where temperature falls to 53 by 5 p.m. West wind about 14 to 6 miles gust size, 40 miles an hour. Chance space is 50%. New precipitations between 1.5 inches possible for Monday night. Mostly gets about 42 degrees and south west about 10 miles of gust size, 30 miles an hour for Tuesday. Sunday, most gets about 50 about 35 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 9 miles gust size, 25 miles an hour. So perfect for trick or treat whatever on Halloween night on Tuesday. Wednesday, most Sunday, most gusts about 57 about 44 degrees. Patch fog after 4 a.m. Thursday, chance showers, patch fog before 10 a.m. was mostly clouds about 63 about 50 degrees and chance space 30%. Friday, patch fog was plenty Saturday podcast about 65 about 41 degrees, and for Saturday, patch fog was mostly Saturday at 57 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's mostly cloudy at 60, and in Norton, it's cloud skies. We have 58 degrees, humidity at 94%, and that is going to be it for the Peter channel. Sunday morning news on the Sunday morning, October 28th, 2017. PJ Woods. We have a good night with a good positive attitude, and have a good morning with a good positive attitude and a good day. And I will see you for an evening report at 4 or 5 o'clock. Hope you have a good evening. Hope you have a good day.